Welcome back to Lakeside. Matches coming thick and fast on this opening afternoon. Next up, the women's champ, Lisa Ashton, starts her defence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2019 Lakeside World Championships, and we now commence with the women's competition here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. We now introduce to the stage a BDO World Championship qualifier making her Lakeside debut. She's the reigning Japan Open champion, Miracle Mikuru Suzuki. We now bring to the stage the former two-time BDO World Trophy champion and reigning two-time Winmore World Masters champion, the world #1. She's the reigning four-time Lakeside World Champion, the Lancashire Rose, Lisa Ashton.
Always such a popular player, Lisa Ashton, making her way now to the stage where she always looks so comfortable. Champion in 2014 and 15, then in 17 and 18. She holds 13 ranking titles, as Richard's told you. Beat Anastasia 3-1 in the final last year, and I wonder if she's destined for another big performance this year. Hugely likeable, and getting a bit of a darting dynasty. Daughters Danielle and Lindsay are both up in the rankings now. Danielle's ranked 20 in the world. I wonder if she'll be up there on that stage before too long. Lindsay, I think, latest count, now ranked 75. Well, head to head, everything you would think would favour Lisa Ashton. Mikuru Suzuki, very popular addition, making her Lakeside debut and getting a great reception from the crowd. Reigning Japanese Open champion, and over in Japan, I know she is something of a celebrity, Paul.
Yeah, just a bit of a superstar in steel tip and soft tip darts. The way she approaches the game, she's got colour, she's exciting, she's got talent, and everybody within the world of darts is really excited to have her here.
Isn't there some stat about her not having lost a soft tip game for about 2 years or something extraordinary?
Yeah, she plays the darts live circuit, and she's so highly regarded in that stuff that she was invited to play in the Super Darts event, which is only graced by soft tip superstars, and even Phil Taylor was invited into that. But Mikuru is so highly regarded in the female game that she was given a spot as well.
Did she give Phil a bit of a run for his money?
I don't remember off the top of my head who she played in the first round, but she She doesn't miss a lot of bullseyes in soft tip. She's very good tactically, and in steel tip, in the last year or so, she's started to find her feet.
Lisa Ashton doing a very bit of nice little Japanese bow to Mikuru Suzuki. Lisa, who played, of course, in the PDC World Championships, where she lost to Jan Dekker 3-1, but having taken the opening set there against Dekker, very good Dutch player who we've seen, of course, play at the Worlds here. She was averaging over, I think, 107 in that first set. She played absolutely brilliantly for a while, and there were people who sort of said, you know, it's just tokenism, why is she there? And she went out and absolutely played brilliantly for the first leg and a half.
Yeah, she was majestic.
A set and a half, I mean.
Even to get to Alexandra Palace, she beat Maria O'Brien, who we'll see later in the tournament, with 132 out on the bull to actually win that qualifier in Milton Keynes. Lisa Ashton is just a great dart player for me.
I was talking about styles with Chris, and perhaps we can, at some point, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a side-on view of Mikuru Suzuki, but Chris was saying, and I think you'd go along with that, but technically she's about as good as you can be.
Yeah, absolutely right. The stance is really solid. Nothing moves when she throws. There's a massive full extension of the right arm with every dart. And as you can see, she's wearing the tight sleeve on the right arm, the throwing arm, which is a lot of the people in Asia use just to give themselves warm muscles to make sure they're primed for hitting their targets. And in this leg, she's scoring a little bit better with the darts. She's on 160.
Well, she can't finish on this occasion, but she's favourite to hold her throw. She's going to have 60 when she returns. All Ashton can do is try and put a bit of pressure on. Lisa, a very much quicker thrower, as you can see.
58.
Suzuki
60.
in soft tip would go 10 bull here, but 20 for double top in steel tip is there. And you guys out there who think that Suzuki is a new person on this stage and she's not going to be dangerous to the four-time champion, think again, because Mikuru Suzuki is here to win this match, and she can.
36 years old, making her Lakeside debut, Mikuru Suzuki.
60.
And Lisa Ashton only too well aware that she'll want to get an early hold on this. She needs to get a leg on the board.
I remember when they made the draw.
48.
This was Richard Ashdown and Martin Adams did the draw for both tournaments, the men and the female sides of the draw. And when this came out, my mouth was salivating because I've been watching Mikuru for just over 12 months. I met her in Hong Kong just over 12 months ago, and she was the reason why her Japanese team knocked out my team in the World Cup of soft tip darts. She was the difference maker. And after that, I've just studied her game so much, and that's why I'm such a big fan. Ashton in that time has picked up another 2 world titles. That's her 4 now, so she has got to be regarded as possibly the second greatest woman player of all time, behind the great Trina Gulliver, who has 10 titles, of course. And if she gets to a 5th, Lisa Ashton, she'll join an elite group of players who've got 5 world titles. Eric Bristow, Raymond van Barneveld, Philip Taylor, and Trina Gulliver.
Good stat. Always plays with a smile on her face, doesn't she, Suzuki? Lisa Ashton is just not quite flowing yet as she can, and is Suzuki going to be able to get a break of throw here?
Well, Ashton's not the type of player to try and crack her opponent mentally. She tries to strangle them with big scoring and great decisions on stage, but right now Suzuki's just steady away, averaging around about 82.5, and that's not too bad. But Lisa hasn't found a range at all yet.
No, she can throw a great deal better than this, and it'll come, I'm pretty sure of that. 121 then. Treble 17 she's looking for the bullseye. Can't find it on this occasion. So Lisa Ashton 156. She can hit averages way into the 90s. Does it on a fairly regular basis.
Absolutely right. 156. She needs another one of those treble 20s. Just next door. Funny feeling who's going to have a shot at that double 18 after that first draw. 64 for Suzuki.
Something, double 8 then. Double 4.
No score.
Something, little memory jog somewhere. I seem to remember she had a 156 checkout on that stage a couple of years ago. Anyway, double 18 for Ashton. Double 9 now. Difficult one. Here she split it.
Well, Suzuki had a disaster in the last visit. Had 64 and she busted on double 13. So she's got to go all the way back to square one. Single hit, that leaves 56. So single 16. She's having to think about it. Single 16. And she's missed it. It's too high. I think she was worried about that lie.
16.
I think she's miscounted.
Lisa Unicorn.
Unless our graphics are... No, I think she's miscounted there.
Yeah, I think she has. Double 4 for Ashton. And she's busted. Strange happenings in this leg.
Suzuki needing 48. Thompson. Double 10.
38.
I'm thinking a few nerves are playing their part here, John, because Suzuki's playing a little bit quicker than she usually does. She may be getting drawn into a quicker match by Ashton. 1 for double 4 this time. The green bit. Now it's the red bit at double 2. Misses at doubles are massively costly here. Double Suzuki rescue with double 5.
Well, will she go straight at it? Looks as though she's aiming at it. Double 5. And beautifully done. Gets there in the end. That's the break of throw. And Lisa Ashton, her match average, talked about how she often gets it up into the 90s. She's shaking her head because it's now 57.2.
I don't think I've ever seen Lisa Ashton average that low. But Mark McGeaney was saying something earlier on, John, about how it's really difficult to play on opening afternoon. And a few of the people throwing are really struggling because the pressure's on. If you're out this afternoon, you've got a long wait to the next tournament, and you'll be watching a lot of darts that you're not part of.
83.
That's more like the Lisa Ashton we know.
40.
Yeah, those darts of Ashton, they're quite heavy and bulky, but she throws them a beautiful trajectory, and she does score very heavily with those bulbous darts.
Comes from the same management stable as Dave Chisnell. Lisa Ashton.
2010 finalist here, Chizzy.
Yeah, good dancer.
61.
Yeah, I remember 2 years ago when Lisa Ashton won the title. On that day, she was supposed to be at the wedding of Dave Chisnell, and she pretty much dedicated that title to Michaela and Dave, who were married that day.
Dave, a good player, is one of those who have that frustrating little thing which is always attached to them. Never won a big televised tournament, and how he'd love to get that particular monkey off his back, to use a cliche.
Could have easily won this, but it was Wolfie who stopped him. Now 110 for Ashton. Is she going to go for the 90? Treble 18 and double was the target, and Suzuki now can win the set with 103.
Well, this would really rattle Lisa Ashton if she could get this. She's looking for treble 17 for double 16, not to be this time. So Ashton 56, but the pressure's on.
Slightly unconventional, leave double 9. She might not get a chance. Tops for Ashton. Can she save the set? She can't.
Well, double 9 then. This is for the set for Mikura Suzuki from Japan. 1 for double 4. No.
Well, let off for Lisa Ashton. She's still in this set. Double 5 is there. She doesn't mind those doubles at the top of the board. She'll purposefully leave double top and double 18, Lisa. And right now she's a bit puzzled as to why things aren't going her way. She's still in the set though.
I'll tell you a big reason why. Before that dart, she'd had 10 or 9 rather missed doubles, and now she's got 1 out of 10, which is a pretty ruinous statistic.
I'd love to know why the Miracle, which is Mikuru Suzuki, and I'm not just calling her that, that is her nickname, why she left double 9 from 66. She hit a treble 16 to lead double 9. That's not conventional, but ultimately Suzuki's had 2 darts to take the set and she hasn't capitalised.
No, this is more like it. Loose third dart.
Some of the crowds that she's played up in front of in the Far East, John, massive crowds, especially the arena in Hong Kong where they have the last soft tip event of the year. Huge audience.
Yeah, and she gets that. I don't know if you referred to it earlier. I apologise if I'm saying something which has been previously stated, but yeah, I mean she gets big sponsorship and is a significant name in Japan. She comes over here, and it's not really about the £10,000 prize. It's about winning the tournament. And if you can go into any sort of tournament with that kind of mentality, that's going to be an advantage.
Yeah, these Japanese dart players are celebrities. The likes of Morihiro Hashimoto, who died unfortunately in the last 18 months. He was a celebrity. Big sponsors. Same with Haruki Muramatsu.
164 can't be done now. Lisa Ashton just trying to say, oh, that's beautiful. Great darts.
Best 3 darts of the match for Ashton, that.
So double 12 when she comes back to get it back onto level terms. It might not have been pretty, but it's that leg score which counts. And this would have been for a 16 darter, double 6. She's missed. This is a tough one and gets it. Great dart.
That's going to hurt Suzuki, that one. Just when you think your opponent has missed 12s, gone inside 6s, double 3 is hard to hit. But ultimately, Ashton had enough in the tank to get it done. It's 2-2. And those set darts for Suzuki in leg 3 seem like a mile away now.
Is she going to get another opportunity? Lisa Ashton will certainly hope not. Can't find the treble she needed to put the pressure on.
What's your opinion, John, about the state of the ladies' game at the minute from the prize money and sponsorship perspective? Because I don't think there's enough in it.
Well, no, I mean, we kind of have this conversation on an annual basis, don't we? There is no, I don't see a reason, really, why the men's game is supposedly, oh, well, it is so far advanced beyond the women's game. You know, Lisa has shown that she can play on the fringes of that sort of level, but she's not alone, but she's kind of the crusader in that direction. There's not the strength in the women's game that you'd anticipate.
Yeah, to all you ladies who can throw a dart, all you young girls who want to get involved in this, get some practice in and get yourself bearing that flag, just like Suzuki's doing for Japan here. She's having a fabulous leg of darts to leave 80 after 12.
And this is for 3-2. 80 now. She's a red-hot favourite to win this opening set. Treble 20 she's looking at. Is she going to go tops? Here we go. Tops, what am I talking about? She was on 60, so needed 20, followed by tops.
Oh, she slipped into the single one there, going for another set dart. That's 3 slipped by, but she's got such a big advantage in this leg. You would think it's going to be taken away here.
You'd think so, but this is all about holding your nerve. Well, that's the 7. A little bit of nerves there as she dropped a dart. Double 16. That's missed by a mile. Oh, yes. How about that? Well, the opening set goes against the defending champion. It's a race to 3, and Mikura Suzuki leads 1-0.
Well, it's time to wake up, Lisa. She starts set 2 with a 140. She's got to start if she means to go on from here. Like you said, John, she's missed a lot of darts at doubles in that first set, but Suzuki was there to pounce.
Neither have been exactly on fire with the doubles, have they? Suzuki 3 out of 12, Lisa 2 out of 13, and that takes very much a detrimental effect on the averages, which are pretty ordinary at the moment.
I get the feeling, John, that these ladies know how enormous this game is for the ladies' game. The pressure may be on both of them to really show what the ladies' game is all about, because for me this is one of the marquee matches in ladies' darts right now.
The BDO YouTube channel taking coverage that you're enjoying with us here right the way around the world, and there'll be a lot of people following this live in Japan.
There's a lot of dart shops in the Far East will be having that YouTube app boosted at the minute, just watching their superstar right now.
Lisa Ashton is not in a huge pickle yet, but it could be feeling fairly bad if she loses a throw in the opening leg of this second set, with Suzuki only needing one more set to go through.
And of course the winner of this one was either Sharon Brings, the 7th seed, or Ros Bulmer of England.
140 needed, can't do it, so Suzuki, the 95 now, great last start, 95 for the break of throw.
Treble 19 is she going to go for? She's got it. Double 19. Double 19 still open. Not enough juice on that one. And now Ashton can hold through on double 10. She didn't want to bust the score, so she went very high on the last dart. One more left. Oh no.
Well, she needs to find the champion's resolve pretty rapidly, Suzuki. Oh, she's got it, straight at it, and in we go. It's the hold of throw, break of throw, I beg your pardon. And Suzuki, big advantage now.
Oh, they're just joining us now and wondering what's happening. Don't adjust your sets. It is 1-0 to Mikuru Suzuki. She's one leg up. This encounter is the best of 3 sets, first to 2. So Suzuki can almost see the finishing line, but she's got Lisa Ashton in her way, and we know that she has big resolve.
Well, I know you've been rattling on about this match ever since you set foot in Frimley Green, and it's going to be a nerve jangler for the Lisa Ashton fans.
Well, star players, we get excited about different matches as well, not just the ones we play in, but I think the ladies' game is full of talent at the minute. I'm really looking forward to watching Corinne Hammond against Fallon Sherrick. I'm going to call that Sherrick Hammond 2 because they played each other in the last 16 last year. So I wonder if Corinne Hammond can even the score against the current World Darts Trophy champion in Sherrick.
We will see. 221 Ashton requiring, and that's another ton 40. She's throwing better now. Averaging over a ton in this set, and that's where she needs to be.
Got to go downstairs here, Mikuru. And that was a mistake.
Bit of a miscount. Would she go treble 14 for double 16? Yes, great dart. Oh, wrong bed, unlucky.
If you're going to miss, that's not a bad miss. And I have to say that Suzuki's left 169 by mistake, of course, but when you play soft tip darts, the computer does all of it for you. You don't have to count.
Well, she's going to prosper in this game. She's going to have to sharpen up her counting skills, and Lisa Ashton gets the double she needs and an immediate break back.
If Suzuki had nicked that leg, you do get the feeling that it was almost game over. Lisa almost needs a moment in this match where that left fist of hers comes out and she really celebrates. That's her characteristic celebration.
She's kind of hanging in there at the moment, isn't she? It's not a vintage Ashton performance by any manner or means.
If the Lisa Ashton from last year was playing in this match would be over right now, because she was flying last year. She was never really in trouble in that tournament. But Suzuki is just a little bit different when it comes to challenges in the ladies' game. She is very, very steely.
And there's a useful 140. It's her 5th 140 or more. Lisa Ashton is finding Suzuki a very, very tough nut to crack.
I love what she did at the beginning of the game as well, John. That bow to the crowd. I don't think many people have bowed to this crowd at the start of a match before.
I wasn't too wild about Baby Shark, although having said that, my young kids are probably absolutely delighted at watching on.
Ricky Evans is going to be livid. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's because he's a PDC top pro, Ricky Evans from Kettering,
Rapid Ricky.
Yeah, he is quick. But he's livid now because Mikuru's nicked his walk on.
Ashton 101. Treble 19 she needs for double 12. Oh, how about that? That's more like Lisa Ashton.
And there was that left fist. When she hits something like that, she does show you how she feels. She's got a bit of spirit, that's for sure, and she needs it. This is a very good game now.
Oh, that's a good last dart. Ashton would have been looking to jump all over that if she hadn't found it.
Seen the hair clip that Makuru's got on the left side of her hair.
Yeah.
Or the right side, sorry. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to make her angry. Get the feeling she could throw that one pretty accurately.
Referee Nick Rolls was shaking hands with me earlier on, and haven't seen Mikuru, who's not the biggest lass in the world, and he managed to elbow her almost exactly on the hair grip. I said, if she loses and she's suffering signs of concussion, I'm going to make this public. Sorry, Nick.
Well, she's doing all right at the minute. Oh, lovely last start after a slip into the one. She's got a really good advantage in this leg. Is this set going to go to 2-2? And then potentially Suzuki can win the match in the next leg. She's got to get this one on the bank first.
Oh, she's a big favourite to do so from now. That's 40 off 197, 157 left. Decides to stay on 20s. So 137, but look how far back Lisa Ashton is.
It's been feast or famine, really, scoring-wise for Lisa, hasn't it?
137 required. Can't finish now. But Lisa Ashton, of course, can do absolutely zip about it. It's still Suzuki's leg to lose.
Ashton needs to be crafty on this shot here. She's not going to leave a finish. She knows it. And Suzuki can stroll towards the finishing line in this fourth leg.
6 darts, Nico. 20 and tops. Well, this is for 2-2. Oh, just grazed the wire.
Heard that little clip of the metal which separates the black piece, which is nothing, to the red piece, which would have been 40 and the leg.
Lisa Ashton is disgusted with the darts she's producing. It's just not happening for her. So tops then. Huge moment for Japan, Japanese darts, and look at that. Almost a little curtsy of delight from Mikuru Suzuki. There you go. In we are.
Sometimes in sport you need something a little bit different and something to tell you that this is fun. And that was fun for Ashton. But Suzuki was having a ball at the end of the last leg.
This is the set decider. Suzuki wins this leg and it's all over. First advantage, Lisa Ashton, but what a response. 10-40.
Sensational. But Lisa's spiking again. This is what she does usually to other opponents. She just scores them out of the leg, but Suzuki's not fazed.
Not one jot. Clearly has a tremendous temperament. Steady ton. Still advantage Ashton. Looking to set up the finish, didn't need that. That's more like it.
Yeah, that'll do. And Lisa is forcing Suzuki into hitting 2 trebles to keep herself in this set. She's got one. What can she do from here? Got to leave a finish. Doesn't do so. That gives Ashton breathing room.
6 darts then for 140. Great first dart. Can't finish now, but it's about as good a setup as you can get. Tops required.
You would think it's going to be 1 set all. Well, Suzuki has left that tops in case Ashton misses it.
What a great visit. This then is for the set. Good marker. Oh, double 10, huge dart. And she's missed it. Now for the match.
Well. England 0. Will it be Japan 1? Double 10. She has a smile. Not anymore. Now she's smiling. Mikuru Suzuki is knocked out. The reigning women's world champion. It's no 5 world championships for Lisa. Japan have won, and this is going to send shocks and reverberations around the darting world for ladies.
And the thing is, that is no accident. She's won it, she's deserved it. There was no luck there. Lisa Ashton really came back at her in that second set. Suzuki kept her nerve, and she's put the big favourite out of the competition. Suzuki wins it by 2 sets to 0, and the crowd are loving her.